Hi everyone, welcome to Codicted. In this video, I'm going to show you how can you create project like this. So if you also want to create project like this, you just need to watch this video till the end. And I'm sure that if you're watching this video till the end, you are able to create this project by yourself. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So for making this project, you just need to create 3 files: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So after typing basic HTML layout, you just need to create one div which ID is container and create one another div which class is box, and this is for writing note. And we will create one input tag which type is text, and this is for taking title. Now create div.tool class, and inside this we will enter or insert all the symbols like plus icon, or for changing the symbols, or we can say that for bullets, and this is selector for converting lowercase to uppercase and uppercase to lowercase. We will declare this function in JavaScript. This is for changing the font family, and this input is for changing the color of font, and this is for changing the font size. We will create this all methods into the JavaScript part, so don't worry. This is for making our text bold, italic and underline. This clear text is for clearing our text area, and this is text area for typing the description. This is done. Now we look. This is the layout. Now we start writing basic layout for painting. So we will create div.box2 class, and inside this we will create div.tools class. And inside this tool we insert all the tools like the download button, eraser button, pencil button, colors, or the font sizes, and clear text or clear all. This is for clearing all the page. And here we will use Canva for making drawing. Now we have done with HTML, let's start CSS. I'm assuming that you know about CSS, so I'm not explaining deeply. You just need to add these all properties, and that's it. Now we have done with CSS, let's start JavaScript part. So first of all, you have to create all the required variable. You can see this, and once you have done this all thing, you need to create one function which name is change symbol, and this is for adding bullets. Fine. Now you create clear text function, and this is for clearing text area. Now we will create these all variables, and once we have done this, create lower upper function which is useful for converting lower to upper and upper to lower. This function is for changing font color, this is for changing font family, this is for changing font size. Now create another function which name is bold, and this function is adding or making our font bold. Okay, so once we have done this, we will create another function, or we can say that another method which name is italic, and it converted our text or our font into the italic form. Now create function underline, and this function add underline into our fonts. Okay, so now we will add some add event listener on toggle and toggle 2. And why we are doing this? Because when notebook part is visible, then paint part is not visible, and when paint part is visible, then notebook part is not visible. So you can see the logic behind it, and write it. Now start canvas logic. Create one context which is 2D. Also add width and height of canvas, and create color change function which is useful for changing the color. Range function is changing the size. Add some add event listener on eraser and pencil. Now create start and draw function. Start function is making new path, and draw function is making line. Okay, so you can see here. Now create download function, which is for making logic behind the download button, and create clear all function, and this function erase all our pages. Now we can add event listener on canvas. When someone touch or someone mouse down, then what happens, and when someone move to mouse, then what's happened. Okay. Now we will create one array which name is color, and inside this we can store some color names. Now we can add some add event listener on button, and now create add node function. Now this math.floor is for generating random number for selecting the color of the notebook page. Now we will create some variables and store the value of title, text, and this is all for adding features on our notebook page. Now create HTML layout using JavaScript. So create div and the class name is notebook, and check if and only if new note is created when there is something on title or text. So we will add some inner HTML on div, you can see here, and also add button, and this is delete button for deleting the selected div. Now append div into notes and call update function. We will create update function later. So this is for adding background color of div. Now create one variable para, and dev.query selector.para. We will target .para class, and here we can add all the feature whatever we select into the font. Now create another variable clear, and which is target.delete class, and you can see here behind the function of delete button. Now we can create update function, and here we can create one array, and inside this array we can push all the title, text, or the selected features like the lower upper check, font style check, and many more. Now we can store this into the local storage. So we can write local storage dot set item, and we can set array. Now we can get the item which is stored in local storage and called add node function and pass element, and that's it. So okay, let's see. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.